welcome to another video. I am on the Isle of Mull this weekend. I've come up to Scotland for some work again over in Glasgow, much like I did when I was over at Fiddle Rock. So I thought I'd take the opportunity again just to do a little bit more exploring in the van and say I've come over onto the Isle of Mull. So one of the things that attracted me to coming over here was there's a lighthouse on the west coast. I kind of like lighthouses, so I thought I'd have a look at this. So hopefully, just looking around the sky, hopefully we're going to get a bit of light over at sunset. I'm just fingers crossed that it's all going to work out for me. So it's a little bit of a trek, so when I get there we'll catch up, we'll go through what we're going to take a look at and see what there is to see. So I shall see you then. Well, I hope you can hear me over this wind.
Never mind the wind, just look at this, it's not even a lighthouse. Google Maps has let me down. I do, however, manage to find it, but that's in part 2. As this wasn't what I was looking for, I headed back to the van and looked for an overnight stop.
Today, the Black Beach, this is called, as I'll show you around in a second, but it is actually quite black. Hopefully I'm going to have a little bit more success today than I did yesterday. Yeah, that was horrendous, very disappointed. So I'm just quickly trying to set up here, get my filters out and then do some long exposure with the waves and just try and get capture some of that movement in the sea and in the waves as they're coming in and out and all swirling round. There's an area down here in front of me where I've got water swirling around as it comes in. So I'm just going to get set up, and when I'm set up I'll bring you back in camera and we'll see what we're going to do. I had to start again. I've actually had to put all my kit away because the heavens just opened, so everything was getting wet. So I put everything away and then got everything out again, and I'm set up again in the same place with the same composition, so we can keep everything similar. So what we've got, and I'm going to just put you in camera now, and what we've got in this shot here, one of the far islands over there on in the distance there, just to give a bit of depth to the scene, and over here on the left hand side got some rocks, and over here on the right hand side just got some rocks that we can just see over to my right here. So it just kind of keeps things a little bit more balanced, and then we've got kind of a diagonal coming in and then leading us out into the sea. So it's a fairly straightforward composition. So I'm going to take that shot. It's going to be a long exposure just to flatten the sea out a little bit. The plan is not to make it completely smooth, just to flatten out a little bit, and that should just give a little bit more interest. You can look for shapes and things in the sea, in the waves, and it just kind of gives your eyes places to go. Well, that definitely went better than yesterday, so really happy to get a shot in the bag, so to speak. It's just nice to get kind of things started off for my trip over here to Mull. Head back to the van, see what else I can find, so I'll see you then. just bring the camera now, and you can just see what I've got in terms of my composition. Again, I'll just run you through what's kind of going on in my head in terms of what I'm looking at. So what I've got, as you can see in the image here, I've got the waterfall cascade going up from the bottom on the left hand corner up through to the top right, which hopefully kind of just draws your eye through the composition. And you can also see there's some people in there as well, so hopefully they'll shift in a minute. But yeah, so I've got the bridge there. Hopefully kind of makes you think what's beyond there. So yeah, I'm just going to get my filters on and go for long exposure and see what happens. So I'll post them up and see how they look. Okay, location number 3 today. It's another beach. I'm going to get set up and we'll see how it goes. Just playing around with compositions at the minute and seeing what I've got. This is finished. Yeah, I'm not really happy with what I'm seeing on the back of the camera at the minute, so I'm going to have another scout around. We'll see how it goes. Find something slightly more interesting than I had before. So this is what I've got, because obviously I've got the land across the top there. I've got this rock coming in from the right hand side. There is just a bit of a gap between that and the headland there that you can see, so it's not kind of encroaching on the other part of the image. And like I say, I've got this, got this rock and this line going through here. So what I'm waiting for is probably just what you saw then on the screen, is for the waves to come in and actually fill that gap there. I think that gap is probably the same height as I am in terms of where I am on the beach, so I may get wet feet waiting for this image. But anyway, I'm going to take the shot, I'm going to post it up, and we'll see how it looks.
Well, that was part 1 of my trip to Mull. If you want to make sure to catch part 2, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.